All right, so Afrogoth LA, they're doing their LA event this weekend, and they had workshops. And I know for a fact they did contact people ahead of time because they know people out here for workshops. They didn't contact me, so I had to contact them. And they called me and they were like, "Oh, well, we're full. This is like early May. Oh, we're full. Whatever. We might pencil you in." Not to sound conceited, I shouldn't have to be penciled in. I am a black man in America that has spent 20 years writing about rock music in this country. I've interviewed Avenged Sevenfold, Take Back Sundays, Jimmy Eat World, hung out with Serge Tankian, did all this stuff. I did a TV show. I was on a Emmy nominated TV show talking about rock music. Just to have them go, we don't know. I'm pretty sure they got TikTokers at their workshop, just TikTokers, right? I don't see those TikTokers at any industry events that I go to. Anytime I go to a rock industry event in LA, I'm usually the only black guy there. I don't see TikTokers. And it's terrible. These black accounts are doing their part in trying to change the narrative, trying to get rid of black people. In a sense, like me, Candia Crazy Horse, and a couple other black people, we spent decades covering rock music in America. We're talking like rock, not like Afro punk exists, right? But we're talking about like covering like a black person interviewing Dave Grohl or whatever, that kind of stuff. Like we spent decades doing this, decades doing called slurs, getting shut out of stuff, whatever. What are the things that we get? We get nothing. We get no praise, nothing. We just get kicked to the curb. You don't exist, right? And that's upsetting. I get invited to music ceremonies in the UK. I get invited to music festivals in the UK. You mean to tell me people in the UK know more about me and what I've done than my own people? Like what? It's just how it is. A lot of these, like I said, I spent 20 years dealing with this, being called slurs. I had to knock someone out from Revolver magazine for doing that. I dealt with idiots from alternative press, paste, stereo gum, metal injection, and that's just how it is. These publications don't let black people in the building. Check it. Revolver magazine, the first black person I believe to do like a cover story, write a cover story, whatever, was Eric Andre. Eric Andre did an interview with Mike Patton during the pandemic. White guys with 500 followers get to interview Mike Patton. White guys with 500 followers get to interview Chino from Deftones and Metallica. But for these publications, to let us have a black person, we gotta have millions of followers, a TV show, Emmys, and everything. It's just like, what? It hurts to see like my own people do this towards me, towards people like Candia, and it's just towards black people that spent decades giving them the tools to do this. It's really heartbreaking to be shut out of something like that. I 20 years doesn't mean nothing. All the interviews, the reviews, the TV shows, whatever, means nothing. Because I have X amount of followers. Unreal. Anyway, so if you're going to see Nova Twins on Saturday, have fun. I don't think they didn't mean to schedule it on the same day as Nova Twins and Evanescence. I know all my alt black people in LA, they're going to see Nova Twins. I used to book shows. I used to book Title Fight. I used to book Tiger's Jaw. I used to book Set It Off. It's up to Afrogoth because I need to have a zillion followers for any of this to matter.